I'ma shine. I'm not one for wasting time. I'ma make that shit that gon' go have you wait and stand in line. Shine, you gon' shine. Don't you go and waste your time. I know you feeling down, but I know what you got deep inside. Shine, I'ma shine. Shine, I'ma shine. Shine, you gon' shine. Shine, I'ma shine. I'm not one for wasting time.
What up, what up? Welcome back to Pain and Game. My name's Dr. T.
And my name is Timo.
And thanks for joining us. It's been a few weeks.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
Man, it's just work, honestly. Been stuck at work, at the nightclub, City Sports. But this is the first week where a lot of my clients dipped out to vacation, so I no longer have a full schedule. So
that's getting
I've been going back to taking the naps in between my gaps of so I'm getting catching up on rest from the weekend. But
that is kind of nice.
Yeah, so I'm actually okay with it because I don't have a day off because I work 7 days a week. So those little breaks matter so much too.
That's true.
It's cool.
Getting your little recharge when you can.
For real, dude. Like, I definitely felt it this week for sure. Yeah. It's been so busy at the nightclub, which is good. Like, I'd rather have it that be busier. But yeah, been pretty cool. So about you?
Yeah.
Did we miss a holiday? No,
kind of same thing as I had a lot of on Friday. I actually had all three of my last patients all didn't show up, so I got paid to sit there and do nothing, which is
that's pretty cool too. When that happens to me too, I get the same
boring,
situation.
but you know it's a thing. It happens sometimes.
Better.
Wheels is still in India, so I'm not seeing him for another week or so. But
Wheels.
I'm shifting my schedule, so I work a little bit. I see an extra patient every day, and then I get like a half day on Friday, so I still get my 40 hours, and still I get to get off early on Friday.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be during the football season. I'll be doing the game nights anyways for the team, so I just get paid to do the JV games now, so a little extra cool. Skrilla, but
very nice.
You know, it is what it is.
I think we mentioned last week, since it was, we saw each other, but something about Half Moon Bay.
I'm
not mistaken.
So we went to Half Moon Bay over the weekend. It was a little anniversary trip. Me and the other
that's what I was thinking about. Holiday. I was like, wait, it wasn't a holiday.
No, we went to Half Moon Bay. Went to the nursery. Got way too many plants. I'm a sucker for. I was talking to Sarah and James earlier. I'm a sucker for colored plants, so like reds, purples, like brighter, like
sick.
Just real white ones. I just don't want too much green because everything. You got a little bit of green in everything, so I'd rather have just like colorful, loud plants. But so we spent under budget, but still more than a man should be spending on plants in a weekend is what I spent basically.
Cool. So how big is your garden now?
So my garden's great. Ooh, I actually got jalapenos should be coming in soon.
Ooh,
I'll have to have that. I heard
homegrown
jalapenos are tough.
I'll put it on top of the chip.
I heard homegrown jalapenos are tough. Like that. That'll have to be like, all right, we'll just. I heard that they're tough. When they turn if they turn black on the stem, I think that's like when they're at their peak hot. So we might have. I'll have to pick one and bring one in for you guys on from my garden for somebody to have for some reason.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, I gotta do that. So that's coming in. Our mint's going crazy. If y'all want mint,
mint is nuts.
Yeah, we got crazy.
I'll take some mint though, honestly.
Yeah, I'll stick some. I'll root some for you guys and give you guys a little mint plant.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you can pick it off, put in your little mojitos or whatever. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, our garden's flourishing. We had a little bout of whiteflies that came in. So like they literally look like little tiny white gnats. And so we've had to spray a couple of stuff and get it off. But I think it took a week to get off, and it was chilling. But
it's gonna grow into a greenhouse.
Yeah, I got too many plants in the back because we got that. We got some thyme. We got some oregano. We got some
cool spices.
Got some basil. Got a lot of basil.
Ooh, basil's fun. Especially you guys are ginger. Basil goes really good with gin.
Yep.
So that's a good one.
So doing basil, and we're trying to grow. We actually successfully rooted a bunch of hibiscus, like tree bush trim things, and so we have about maybe 5 of them that rooted, maybe 6. I don't remember, but they're all in this like big pot, and so we got a bunch of hopefully those are, it's going to take a while to grow, but at least you have something to grow with and it's not dead, because I was worried. It's been like a month and a half and it wasn't like I couldn't see any new growth, but it had to have all the old stuff die and it had new growth. Anyways,
gotcha.
We're getting hibiscus pretty soon, and that goes really well. That's what I wanted to go with gin, is you pick the flowers and then you can dry them out.
That's true.
And then you
Toss those things in. Yeah.
It was really good.
Ooh, nice and floral. Ooh.
Yeah, some botanicals.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe throw some lavender in there. You know.
Yeah, lavender's good too.
Lavender.
So what you could do is you take the lavender or any like the basil, and you can make your own like simple syrup.
Yeah. So I make my own simple syrup because I realize simple syrup's like $3.50 for a bottle, and I'm like, that's water and sugar.
That's all.
I'm not paying $300. I'm not paying $3.50 for. No, so I've made my own simple syrup since I've like been off on my own.
Cool. Throw in some herbs in there.
Try so I might do. Apparently, there's like a honey one that you can do where you just boil the honey with it and kind of go even and ginger.
That's probably
ginger
like
simple syrup
way
is pretty
cleaner
good
too.
Yeah, and I guess we can do mint and stuff too, but that'd be like I think mint might be a mint simple syrup or because I make my own gin too with like vodka. Oh. So you take vodka and then you put crushed juniper berries, not crush them, but like smash them so the oil comes out. Put juniper berries in, let that sit for 24 hours. Take it out, and then you can put in any botanicals you want. So that's when you put like your citrus, your orange peels, and your lavender, mint, hibiscus, whatever you want in there, and then you let that ferment for another like 48 hours. Leave it in the fridge, and then strain it all out, and you got your own homemade gin. Yeah. So but you got to use like decently. You got to use like a pretty good neutral vodka. You can't have like a flavored vodka. Oh, you can't have what was the other one? I was talking to some like one of my patients was like knew more about alcohol than he probably should. He was just an old guy that just knows a bunch of shit. So I was like, I trust you so much. He was telling me how to make my own like limoncello and orangello with like Everclear and stuff. So I was like, whatever you say, man. And he was telling me there's like some of the American vodkas have added flavor because Americans won't drink
sweet.
it.
Yeah, they want it sweet.
So you try to get either an organic vodka or like a foreign vodka, and it'll be easier to make it with. But
so there's a pretty like he's like in his late 50s, I'm guessing, maybe early 40s. I don't know. He's probably 50s though, but he's a barback at our nightclub, and that's why he only drinks non-American vodkas.
Hey, I respect the people that don't drink American stuff. Like, I get it.
Well, he's from Ireland too, so he was he was like, I used to drink whiskey, of course, but he's like, I just moved over to vodkas, and then he's like, but I just don't drink any of the American. He's like, Tito's, fuck that.
Yeah, that's the latest
everybody
favorite
goes for
is Tito's.
Everybody goes Tito's. It's cheap.
I don't drink it.
Cheap. Yeah,
I don't like. I'm not a big vodka guy.
Which vodka do you?
I'm not a big vodka guy.
But for your gin,
so we use one that's called Froggy vodka.
Froggy, huh?
Froggy it's an organic vodka.
Okay. Do you go to Total Wine?
Yeah, it's at Total Wine.
Okay, see, Total
Wine. And I talked to the guy there,
and
I was like, "Hey, here's what I want to do. Here's the type of vodka I want. Go for it."
What's
like,
up?
I don't know, Grey Goose. I don't know what to do with vodka, and he was like, "No, you want this. This is a neutral vodka. Blah blah. Here's how you can tell." I was like, "All right, man. Blindly trust you." And I tried it. And
Total Wine.
Good.
Yeah, trust those guys.
Yeah, the guy knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
but
that's cool.
Yeah, drink water. Not I don't know.
But, this is the pain part of Painter Game.
Yeah. And then tomorrow you sweat it all off.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Just go out.
But yeah, so kicking off this season, we want to do a monthly type of challenge, monthly, weekly. I'm pretty sure it's monthly.
Yeah.
We want to try these challenges where we can get people to, and we'll have different phases of it, but just get people who are anywhere from beginners to like very experienced gym goers, whatever you say, and get them to do some sort of at home on the couch. I'm scrolling through TikTok and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember I got to do this.
Do some fitness.
And do some sort of fitness
it
thing to get you up and going because we actually have, I have trouble doing that. I walk around and work all day and I get home and I sit and I'm like, oh, I want to sit.
Yeah.
My girlfriend and her friends are actually doing some like this Pilates challenge thing, and I was like, "Meh, you guys do that, but we'll do this."
That's a little extra.
But yeah, so we're gonna have our guy James over here. He's gonna come in and we're gonna have him kind of do these challenges with us and kind of talk us through. But James, why don't we bring you in onto it? So welcome, James. What is your give us a little intro? Tell us about yourself and a little bit about like your experience with things, how much fitness, workout, gym, like talk to us a little bit about what's going on.
So my background in fitness is interesting, I would say, and kind of I'm gonna give a bit of the story of up to here so we can kind of all be on the same page. So I had when I was real young, like one of my earliest things of exercise I can remember is my dad and my uncle would make me do push-ups. So like 8 years old, whatever, like I wasn't like lifting weights like baby Gronk or nothing. I was just like, they made me do push-ups. And at least, for the incentive for me wasn't necessarily we want you to get strong or whatever, but it was like, hey, if you want to play football, like we're watching on TV or baseball, whatever, like you want to be strong, like kind of just giving me a very simple, like do this task for this incentive. So from my earliest time, I remember like my dad used to have a weight set in the back. Right. Probably around like 15. And it was just like a bench. It was just like, dumbbells, things like that. But probably around like 14, 15, started doing like, maybe even younger, maybe like 8th grade, started doing like just the bar type of like, try this, do these, whatever he had back there. I got like a small dumbbell set with like just some 5s. I had all of them on, but I can only do 5. So I was in there doing it. And then once I hit high school and was able to go to a gym, and I had started playing football for high school, then fitness was my life at that point, right? Like it was a thing that me and my dad always did. It was a thing I was doing after school at the the gym room for a few hours or a couple hours every day. Those same dumbbell sets that I had in 8th grade, I was able to feel more of the weights on. And now when I was going to the gym with my dad and when I was training for football, I was able to develop better workouts, right? Or at least so it wasn't just like here's the basics, right? So it was like, I can do. There's a lot I can do with the dumbbell. So in my room, if I was like at night or whatever, I would maybe just hit like triceps with it, kind of just do really simple. Light movements is what I was looking for. So it's like really light stuff, kind of burnout type of thing. So I started kind of learning like, okay, this is how you build muscle, right? And after high school, I wanted to continue playing. So I was going to go to Foothill. But before I went and played that next season, me and my dad had a plan of like, all right, let's just like hit the gym. Like just instead of practicing, like going to be on the team, let's just like build the muscle and work out and get to that point. So when you get there, it could be maybe have some momentum physically, whatever. So a lot of that first year after high school was serious weightlifting. It was like I think I got at my peak. I think I was like, I got up to like 180, but it was like 8% body fat, 9% body fat. I was building for football,
especially at like 19. It's like a perfect time.
Like exactly.
Just cut.
It's like you really are starting to easily start putting on more of that muscle. Yeah. So the next year I had started practicing with them, and I tore my hamstring, like actual tore. Like it was kind of bleeding even. Like it was a really bad one. So I rehabbed for a while. Wasn't working out at that time, obviously, right? So I kind of had that time off, and then just decided I wasn't going to continue playing football. So now that incentive of working out to that degree, I didn't really have this passion, I guess, to like, I'm just going to continue. I'm going to be a bodybuilder. I'm gonna
that would be the next only thing.
Because when you're working out for football, it's so intense. It's like you're not gonna do that on your daily, like especially now. It was like when I started working out with Foothill. Sometimes I would be in because we would have these how they would work out would be this huge circuit that took like 2 hours. So you kind of sat there for like 15 minutes, though 20 minutes you went and did everything, and then you moved over. So sometimes I would get. I don't know, by accident or just I forgot how they had put it together, but I would be in with some linemen, like some offensive linemen, and they're like hitting crazy shit on the squat rack, and I'm like, I don't want to like have them take everything off. Like I got it, so I was so it
help me out a little bit,
to really have intense workouts. So after I was like, I don't want to continue doing that. Like I'm fine. I think I was still just going to the gym with my dad. I think every so often, maybe by myself, but it wasn't really a motivation to like I'm gonna like go hard. It's like I just want to stay in shape, and I still kind of had the figure from when I stopped. So because I was at least maintaining like visually, mentally for myself.
You're right.
I was like, oh, okay, I still look good. Like I'm still doing my thing, and from that point forward, I think that. When I find remotivation, I know what to do and how to do it to get the desired effect that I want. And, like during the time, during like the last, 10 years, I would play with things like my diet, and I went vegan for a little bit, went vegetarian for a little bit. I went, only chicken. I went more red meat. So I know what to do and how to get there, but if I really don't have the motivation, I don't have it. So throughout points in my life, I would, and now that I kind of would calculate it in my head, I think I would kind of fall off, and then I would get out of a relationship. I go through a breakup. And then that's what kind of pushes me to then, and then how long I maintain that is, a bunch of different things that have something to do with it. But I would say right around a time that I had fell off, and I had, I tore my ACL, I believe at that time. I'm trying to get the years right. This is before that, actually. I had just got out of a relationship, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to start working out. And right around that time is when me and Frankie started going to the gym. So like right around maybe like a year and a half into that, I think we were just kind of hanging out, talking about like, hey, we should go to the gym.
Oh, we were playing for Woo.
Right. We started, so there was like some incentive, for that way. It was being active. It's how it was having a reason to be active outside.
Yeah, competitive, like playing intramural
football. So which is flag football.
Found a goal. You had a goal.
So now let's work out towards that goal, and that's where, as Timo says on the show sometimes, where we met Mario. Yeah. Mario, the guy who was able to, because I think me and Timo were trying to like basically with limited knowledge cobble the best workouts together. So we would read something new, or we would see something, or we would remember something.
We would just copy what he was doing.
Right.
Yeah. It ended up being, it was like, right. And we're just watching him just get swoller at the age of 55. And we're just like, what did he just do right now? We just like kind of like watch him, and be like, all right, let's try it.
And what I love about Mario, or what I loved about him, is it was this idea of this like regular dude who had like, he's not working out for football or for like bodybuilding. He like, that's the max you can make your body. That's the body I want when I'm that age. Yeah. That's the body I want now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not overly anything.
Yeah, because he was a professional bodybuilder, so right. he knows what he was doing.
He knows exactly, and he knows how to like bring it down to like have the figure that. So I think that he basically simplified everything I had been searching for like the past 4 or 5 years of working out post football, of like what do you need to do to get the thing that I want, and I think we both learned that, okay, you are complicating everything. You know what I'm saying? Remember, he sat down at his little office at his desk. He was like, hey, guys, come here. And he wrote down basically like how calories, nutrition, you need to burn more calories. If you burn more calories than you consume, you're going to lose weight. If you burn less calories than you consume, you're going to gain weight. Yeah. If you have this much protein with those calories, you'll turn that weight into muscle. If you have this, so play around. So it was like just, that's it. It's also, I think there was like a just motivation in general, like, okay, let's put these things into practice.
Yeah,
right?
He just gave us free game.
Right.
Like for real. Like,
100%
free game.
And,
what the fuck?
So, that was a time period in my life where I was like, okay, I'm back on. Like, I'm focused on everything. And right around that time, I got a new job that took up my time during when we would go. Yeah. Right. So then it has to kind of turn into like, I have to now with a different schedule, I have to make time for it. Yeah. And that was just a miss, because it was like, damn, do I go early at like 7? But all of these, to be honest with you, you guys have kind of talked about this before to some degree. It was, I can probably go by myself, but it was going with him every day. I knew I was going to go every day, because when you are going on your own time and going by yourself, you are completely, see, if it was like me and him,
you're letting him down too.
I'm fighting him to like go, and we're going to go because we don't want to like, but when you're with yourself, you fight it with yourself, and yourself can win a lot. Yeah, where it's just like, I don't have to, so I could have made the time, and for like a period after that I did, but that was just so hard to do, to be honest. Like, I just didn't have the willpower to just
go.
Win that. So missing that workout partner and knowing at that time that's what I'm going to do, I think that was kind of something that messed it up. Then, I think a couple years go by. I think I kind of fall off. I'm not really working out. Maybe every so once in a while I go to the gym with my dad or something. But I'm kind of busy. I'm working on other things. Like, after work, my time is taken with other stuff. And I think at that point, too, it was right around, I think I went through another breakup. Right. And I was like, fuck, I need to fucking.
Always the revenge body.
Yeah, there's always, yeah.
Right. Because it's one of those things that, you know, when you go through a breakup, for a while you feel kind of helpless because there's nothing that you can do. And then you realize the only thing that I can do is just go work out.
This
that's the only
is
thing
something that I
can
control, and I'm going to
exactly.
see. I can see a difference in this because I control.
I need a win somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need a win. And every other possibility too risky, I know that I could, you know. So I think at that time it was, I was starting to work out more consistent. I was figuring out a way to make the time to work out. Like it was a backup part of my schedule. Like I was going back in and figuring out my diet and you know, what I want to do with it, whatever. Then my dad got sick. So I was kind of like doing that for about a year and a half, like after breakup. It was like, cool. Like I'm back, you know, being active, whatever. Then my dad got sick and just too much of my time and energy was taken and never really worked out. After he had passed, because all gyms are closed, COVID just happens, right?
Right.
Like very, very soon. I think I had went to the gym maybe 1 or 2 times before COVID actually was going down. And when COVID happened, then it was like anything I do right now has to be 100% motivated. You know what I'm saying? There's not even the idea of a gym
like
to
what
go
the
to
fuck?
that has
Yeah,
the things,
exactly.
right? So it was tough, and even in the past 2 or 3 years, it was really always like I never went back to the gym, but what I did start doing was running. So my new thing of like getting in shape, losing weight, like, you know, do whatever, was just running. So I would stop, I would fall off, and then I'd kind of be at a point where it's like, nah, I need to do something, right? And I would start running. And I would go for, you know, 2, 3, 4 months where I would go from a mile to 2 miles to 3 miles. And that was a good small competitive kind of thing with myself, like, you know, beating my mile time or going a little bit further, but I didn't really do any weightlifting. And I think at times I would get like dumbbells. I think I had I got a kettlebell, you know, things that I could do, whatever, but haven't really got back to it. And now I find that I'm at, like, a lot of the work I have to do is at home, but I don't know where to start if I'm not going to a gym. Like if I'm not, you know, if I go somewhere that, you know, if I go to the gym and get those exercise, I don't know what to do, but that's why I'm here, is I don't really have there's no more exterior motivation anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not training for anything. I'm not trying to get better at anything. I didn't just go through a breakup. So it's like all of the usual factors that kind of would just motivate me or like kind of push me to go or do to go. I don't have at this moment, but I do want to just make some exercise changes in my life. And I do want to kind of just start for what can I do with, you know, absolutely nothing and just starting. And what do you guys think?
Good. I think at the root of it, a lot of it is you had a goal every time. You wanted to do something. You wanted to play football. You wanted to be strong to go to the NFL. You were playing football, so you wanted to get better at it. And then it was, well, I'm training to continuously do this. And then you stopped. And then it was, well, I'm training with my friends. I'm training for this. I'm training for that. You always had a training for something.
Right.
It was never, I'm training for myself. It was, I'm training for this. Or even when it was like after a breakup, it's not really for yourself. It's training for something to control.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I think that's the biggest psychological factor for doing that. And I think that's why a lot of these, you know, challenges you see now everywhere, every TikTok, maybe not every TikTok, but a lot of TikToks, a lot of Instagram, a lot of Twitter stuff is these challenges. Complete this challenge. And the first word is complete. As humans, that's why a lot of people love making lists. I love making lists. I love making checklists. Finish that, done with that, done with that. When you complete something, your brain sends off basically these neurotransmitters that make you feel better. I've completed something, therefore I'm done and I've accomplished something, and it's like your brain rewarding yourself, like, oh, you did something, congratulations. I think that's what's happening with these challenges. You're getting a little bit more every day that you complete the challenge. You're getting that affirmation of, oh, I did something, I did something, I did something. And you don't get the minus when you don't, but you learn to live without it. And that's kind of just like you'd say, you'd go on these streaks of, well, I'd run and eventually get up to 3 miles and shit happened, and then I couldn't run anymore. or I would have to restart. But it was much harder to start than it was to just continue.
Right.
And I think that's kind of this accomplishment is of once you have it on your list, on your schedule. And I think, Timo, you can attest to like it's having a trainer or having a schedule is something that I need to complete. I'm completing going to this.
Like I already
thing.
paid for this, so I better go.
I talked
which is
with
good though. I think
talked
that's
earlier about
incentive,
this.
I guess for yourself. Like, nah, I'm gonna pay for this service.
Yeah, I talked
so
about being
I
annoyed.
better fucking go.
I talked about being annoyed when my girlfriend got it. I'm like, you've been a bodybuilder before. You know how to do this. But it was a goal. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
It's you and me, not just me.
You'll keep me on track. You'll hit me up, be like, where you been at?
And you can keep yourself accountable and do these things. I do this all the time where if I have something like, hey, I'm going to fold my laundry tonight, and I'm telling you that I'm doing this because it's not on me now. I could put this off for another day and no one would know.
Yeah, exactly. It's
I'm
like,
telling
how
you
much
I'm going to complete this tonight, or when I get home I'm going to do this. Do you need to know that? No. But I'm telling you so that you can also hold me accountable. So I will be like, shit, like I told her I was going to do it. And there's no reason I'm not going to do it except I'm just lazy.
Yeah.
Like, and it keeps that like self-laziness off of it because now someone else, it's not you. I can call myself lazy all I want. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Just like we kind of like, whatever, I'm lazy. Who cares? Like everyone is a little bit. This is just my lazy time. But when someone else is like someone else whose opinion that kind of matters to you, you don't want them to think that of you.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
But you also know deep down, like when you and Timo were going, it was like, hey man, like it's been a tough day. You wouldn't like think anything less. Like you might encourage and be like, no, let's go. And if you're just like, hey, I just can't tonight, like it's not a good thing. Like you're not gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, all right, less of a friend. Like let's do that. Like that's not gonna happen. And so it's this goal and this completion, and it's other ulterior people or other people are included.
At least you have
in
a
this
choice
with you.
at that moment too. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
funny thing to kind of mention too, because I feel like if I would wake up and I would feel like I feel kind of lazy, maybe I'm sore, whatever, I would never it's the not wanting to call Frankie and say, hey, let's not do it, was never like, damn, like he's gonna be mad or he's gonna whatever. Like at times we just I'm not in town or something happened, like we would still be, the other one would be there working out or whatever.
Right.
But
If you miss a day, at least as a group for the group, project,
Yeah,
I'll still be
we've
there.
done
Right.
this
It's like,
together.
yeah, exactly.
so it was like I can't miss a day for myself because we are working at something, so it was not I'm gonna call him and then damn, Frankie's gonna think this way of me. It was more like I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna think differently of myself.
Yeah.
Like
Do I
that's
really want? Yeah, exactly. Am I
Let
really?
him
I'm
down.
really missing out. I'm missing out today.
So I'm hoping that and I'm gonna find out what your guys' challenge is, but I'm hoping that, and what I will be back reporting every week and kind of documenting as I start from day one and go forward is how I feel physically, but how maybe it's caused effects in other parts of my life. Because if there's one thing I do know about working out is I've never taken away anything from my life by working it out and exercising. I've never lessened an experience. It's always been more positive in all aspects. So I'm going to kind of report to you also, guys, what how I'm going through, and I'm going to be posting on the Painter Gang TikTok and keeping that updated.
And so what usually I do, like say if you're a new client and you already heard something, so like any of the past injuries, do they still hurt? Like is there anything that's like on your body that hurts, or there's other things that we could kind of list as the beginning?
What do we need to know? What is your medical history?
Yeah, pretty
It's a
much.
Good question.
Just as I'm going to do it the right way.
Right.
Even though I know you, but I'm still going to do it the right way.
Exactly. We got to go through it. So the major stuff, maybe 15 years ago, broke my arm, and I would say it was a bad break, but I would say maybe in the last 5 years it's been less of a bothersome, and not like it ever was always like in pain or I couldn't do anything, but every so often if I'm just like lifting heavy and like over the course of like a few days it might feel a little sore, I might just get up, but I haven't really felt that in recent years. I kind of now past that. I tore my ACL, MCL, and meniscus, like the whole thing. It gets. I think one thing I think is, gets more sore or kind of painful on like a low scale of pain when I'm not doing anything. Like if I'm kind of just, if I've been sitting down at this computer just working for 5-6 hours, then it starts kind of. So I think that almost by proxy, doing anything more would make it feel better, possibly. You know, and like, I'd have to see, you know, going forward. But those would probably be the main things that probably just past injuries to kind of be building around or thinking of.
Lower back pain? Oh, no.
No lower back pain. No.
I always get upper shoulders.
You know what? I do like my shoulders. I definitely. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't really stretch like
front and back.
I'll say just front.
Just front.
Just front. Like I guess like rotator cuff or whatever this is right here.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So no big discrepancies or no big additives recently. Usually you'll get I have knee pain because I sit too long, blah blah. But okay. We have devised a challenge. And we want to kind of continue this challenge. I think when we were coming up and talking with it was a very malleable, adaptable challenge, if you will, to having all different levels. Because I wouldn't say you're a novice by any means, but you've been out of the game for a while, but you understand what it feels like to work out. And I will say one of the toughest things to get people to get over is either with pain or with working out is understanding what the levels are. I think the biggest thing is, you know, hey, I have to explain to people all the time, all right, 0 out of 10, you know, 0 being you're sitting here, nothing's wrong with you, 10 being I got to go to the emergency room, what's your pain level? And someone will be sitting and having a just general conversation like we are and say, I'm at an 8 out of 10 pain. And I'll talk to them and I'll be like, so you are past the point of prescription pain meds and you need prescription pain meds to solve your pain currently right now, and you've taken no Advil today or anything, and that's the kind of pain you're at, and it's getting that. That sounded condescending as hell. I don't say that, but in my mind that's what I'm thinking of, like, okay, I'm gonna judge differently your pain scales because you're obviously not in distress and you have no prescription pain meds, have never been had it. So I think that's the biggest thing, is understanding that, and then understanding what actually feeling tired is. I think all of us here have experienced that kind of. We've played sports, and you know we've gone through 110 degree double days. Like we've done the workout till you puke type of ordeal, and so understanding that tiredness and trying to have someone kind of push the boundaries where they're comfortable and be safe with. And I think this can do it. So the what we've done is called the Pain or Gain Deck Challenge. Okay. And so what we want to do is I've made a couple different variations of this, easy to hard. So the easiest starts with 40 cards. You take from ace to 10 of each suit. So spades, clubs, diamonds, hearts. And you, for each of those suits, you give a workout of some sort. So the workouts that we're going to give correspond. So spades, we're going to go planks, and then the value times 2 is the amount of seconds you're going to do it. Now, this can be knee planks, this can be elbow planks, this can be flat planks. If you've never done a plank before, start on your knees and go straight like that, okay? For clubs, it's going to be push-ups. Again, start on your knees.
Yep.
Knee push-ups, just coming down. You don't have to go straight flat ones, because if you've never done a push-up before, you're not going to be able to do 10 push-ups in a row. I guarantee you that, unless you kind of have been working out, do a sport. But if you're kind of beginning, coming off of a couch, not doing much, go on your knees.
Yeah, that's how I always start.
And you can take your breaks as you go through this. Diamonds is going to be Russian twists, where we're just going to kind of rotate, and we'll demonstrate these as we go. But we're going to rotate side to side, touching the side of you, so the arm of the chair or the seat of the couch on each side of you, with both hands. And each side is going to be 1. So you're going to go right, left, 1, or left, right, doesn't matter. But that's going to be 1. And the last one is going to be, for hearts, is going to be an overhead press times 2 of the card. So say that means if I get a 7, I'm going to double it. So it's going to be 14.
14 reps.
And you have your arms over your head, and you're going to push straight up 14 times. That's it. Piece of cake. Okay? So as you go through, you roll, and you can set a timer on this. You can do one every 30 seconds. You can do one every minute. Hell, you can have a deck next to you and just get through this by the end of the day eventually.
Yep.
Some of them will be easy. Sometimes it'll be one overhead press. Boom, done, one card. No problem.
Flip it.
You completed it. You can wait another 30 seconds if you want. You do whatever you want. Or you can just wait. But I do suggest waiting and just setting a timer. So even when you have the easy ones, you still have a timer to go. So that when you have the hard ones, you're not sitting there and be like, all right, I get a minute, or like I get like 5 minutes rest because that was 10 push-ups or whatever. Set the timer. When you complete whatever you're doing, set the timer for a minute, set it for 30 seconds, set it for 5 minutes if you're going throughout the day. Whatever you set that timer at, keep that consistent, because that'll keep you on it so that you don't just be there like, oh shit, I forgot to do the card. I did 12 and it's like 9 o'clock at night. Now I got to go through all of them.
Would you suggest going through it all once a day?
I would suggest doing it. I would suggest having a block an hour that you want to complete. So I would suggest doing 10 cards an hour. However you get that through. If you do all 10 of them, boom, I'm done for that hour. Next hour, timer's on, get through 10 more. Now, desk workers or work from home, it's a little bit easier to do this. You can just set every, if you don't have to go straight through, because I know stopping a minute of what you're working on and going to do something every time, a little tough.
Yeah.
But I would suggest, to keep you honest, all right, at 10 a.m. I'm going to start my first 10, and I'm going to go through. Maybe you want to do 15, that's fine. But however many you want to do, flipping whatever cards every hour, or every all right, it's my lunch 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock. I'm going to go do the next 15 or whatever, and then maybe you want to do 10 or 20 at the end, whatever works with it. But I would suggest doing a bulk at a time and having a time set to where throughout the day, if you have a meeting, like I got a meeting at noon, maybe I'm going to push that other bulk to 1, and I'll go 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and like 6 o'clock to end my day. That's how I'm going to complete these. So I suggest having that bulk. Again, keep yourself honest and keep a time. Like, all right, it's time's up. I got to do this. I'm not going to eat this snack right now because I have this to do, and I can eat it when I'm done. Have it another thing in your day, like getting up in the morning and brushing your teeth. Like, you just something. Yeah. All right, I got to do it. It's cool. And move on. And it's something simple you could do. Other ways.
So, just to kind of have an idea of how you have the exercise, can you flip maybe 10 cards and then kind of just say, we're gonna.
This is what we're doing.
Yeah, so we can kind of get a simulation of what that might look like.
Yeah. Well, I have all the cards. So the next one would be 52, and then each joker, obviously, Jack is 11, Queen is 12, King is 13. And so say I flip a card, and I got a Jack of clubs. So I'm going to put that down, and I'm going to do 11 push-ups. So either on the knees, whatever you're going to do. Bam. Bust it out. Go through it.
I guess also, too, just because I'm thinking right now, it's like if you get a bad draw real quick and it makes you do 20 push-ups real fast, you know what I'm saying? And depending on how tired you are already.
But that's when you set a minute.
Yeah.
Next minute,
exactly.
I'm going to do the next card.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you're going to get through it. And that's the luck of the draw.
Yeah,
maybe you get, then maybe the next one's going to be one overhead raise or whatever it is.
Yeah, let's see.
And so we'll shuffle.
So that is right there, 10 or 11?
11
push-ups.
11 push-ups.
Yeah,
knee
so
push-ups,
Jack.
whatever you got to do. Next one will be,
Jack of hearts.
So Jack of spades.
Or spades.
So this would be
Planks.
a 22-second plank on your knee. So this is a tough early draw, but I'm getting those out the way.
Right,
I
true.
almost would prefer those early.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So I do that, knock that out, set a timer. I finish that. I'm a little tired. I set a minute, and I wait a minute. Or I'm doing whatever. I go through this next spreadsheet. Maybe I set for 5 minutes so I can get a little bit of work done. Boom, 5-minute timer hits. Okay, I pause what I'm doing. I get my next one. 4 diamonds.
Not too bad.
All right, so that's going to be the Russian twist. So that's going to be an easy one. I'm going to rotate 1, 2, 3.
This from a sitting
4.
position?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seated position on.
We'll
so
do
I
a
can be in your
demonstration.
chair or something.
We'll do a demonstration videos.
And we'll do
for
that'll
sure.
be the easy version. We'll progress as we go. Bam, 3 done. Flip the next one, 6 of spades. So I do a 12-second plank of some sort. Boom, set my timer. I've already done 4 cards. Halfway through whatever I need to do for the hour.
And we've did some push-ups, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we did a
right
little
there,
everything.
right?
You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing too. Is we're trying to get you to move in different planes of motion. So that's I'm even
Sucks
like
if you get all the push-ups in a row. Sorry,
Shit,
like that's
yeah.
the deck of cards
Deck of
today.
cards for the day. That's the
Sucks.
challenge.
Yeah, sucks to suck. But and then you get the other one. So 9 is going to be ×2 overhead press. So you're going to push up 18 times. Boom. Maybe you get a little burn, and you don't have to go straight through. If you can't do 13 push-ups in a row, do 5, take a break. Do 5, take a break. Do 5, do the last 3, whatever. Bam, done. You can still set your timer afterwards. Give me a minute break between them.
Right.
And you can go through that way to where you can keep yourself accountable. You're completing it. Every time you flip a card, you're completing it. And you are one step closer to finishing the deck. Okay? Next one, 10 of diamonds. And that's how it would go. And so you can even like set this throughout the house. I'm going to set these cards. I'm going to set on like the dining room table. When I go to eat lunch, I know I'm going to have to do those cards.
Right.
Different
I'm gonna set
places
this
around.
next to. I'm gonna set this group. I'm gonna set this next to my bed. That's what I'm gonna do today. Next, like before I go to bed, I'm gonna finish that group of it. And I'm gonna set this group of whatever. I'm gonna set this over like by my workbench. That's what I know. I'm gonna do that during work. And if I'm over by those, maybe I'll see the card down there. I'll flip the card today. And I go and I'll check by my station and be like, am I done? Like, what have I done? It'll be maybe after dinner at night or something.
It's kind of cool. There's like a lot of diversity in like how you can go about.
You can set your bed. Yeah.
It's
If I know
make
if I
fun.
know
Get
it,
'em
I
done.
walk here, or I'm gonna set one like on the outside of the bathroom. Like if I have to go to the bathroom today, you know what? I'm gonna flip a card and I'll do this before I get back to work because I just went to the bathroom. Boom.
Right.
Real quick one. Hit a little quick
Next-
20
next to
push-ups.
my drink.
You know what I'm saying? A little quick one. Boom, boom,
Next to
boom.
my drink, and that's every time I drink water, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna look. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that one yet, but I know I have a group of cards to do. It's there.
Right.
It keeps
Take
you
another
honest.
drink,
It
I
just
put it
keeps
down, I'm like,
reminding
okay, I'll
you.
do this.
It's
This
kind of
is
like a
something I have
scary
to do.
movie. You know what I'm saying? Like when
Yeah.
the scary movie just has the guy pop out of nowhere
You
and
gotta
just
grab your
keep,
keys and
you're
it's
just
like,
oh,
staring back at you.
damn, you're like, oh. See, but it keeps you honest. Keeps you honest. Like, fuck,
But like
20-second
eventually
play.
you get
Fuck.
the one shoulder press. Be like, bam, like cool,
Cool,
sick
cool,
card.
cool.
It's almost like a gambling game too. People, it's like open a pack of Pokemon cards. Do I get the rare one or do I get the shitty one that I don't really want to deal
Yeah, I
with?
really do.
I'm gonna call the two of hearts the raise the roof.
Hit it,
Hey.
hit it for the one time. But
That's true.
so
Raise the roof. That's funny.
that's gonna be the main choice of it, and we can update
77?
these different exercises as we go, and this kind of, and you can honestly, if you have a goal, like I want to be able to do 100 push-ups in a row. Add
Yeah.
push-ups into every single one of these workouts. You can add it. Next time it's going to be, I'm just going to rotate it. 1 week it's the spades, next week it's the clubs, next week it's diamonds, next week it's hearts. And I'm going to change everything around it, but I make sure I get these push-ups in. Like that's
Right.
what I'm going to do. If you have like a pull-up bar at your house and you have like an assist, I don't think like doing 13 pull-ups in a row is kind of tough, but
No,
like
it's just
maybe
yeah,
you cut it. So and this is where you can change it. Like maybe ace to 5 is 1 pull-up, 6 to 10 is 2
Yeah.
pull-ups, and any royal is 3.
That's true.
Add that in. And this is a way you can kind of create your own workouts, or we can create it for you,
Yeah, for real.
and have you go through that. And so it's kind of a use what you got around you,
Yeah.
but also we'll tell you what you can also do with nothing around you. So going through that, you don't need any fitness equipment. You don't need anything. If you have fitness equipment, add them. If I got some weights, maybe I'm doing bicep curls this time. Like maybe I'm doing like butterfly kicks. Maybe I'm doing, if I got a jump rope, I'm adding jump ropes into it. There's these things that you can do, and it makes it easy. And again, I can just this could be my thing. Every week I do, maybe you do it for a day. This is my Saturday training, is the deck of cards. And I do that every Saturday. I go through the deck of cards and do
Well,
this.
what my goal is, and what I'll be documenting and come bring back next week, is I want to finish a full deck once a day.
Yes.
Okay.
And just
that's
over
cool.
the course of the day, get it. And next week when I come back, because you guys have some cool suggestions on how I can go about doing it, so I'll come report back. Just how certain things worked. But I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna add anything in on any of these. I'm gonna rock with y'all from the beginning at the base level, and let's just see, in a few months how I look, feel, and what I think though. But
Right.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
sick.
This is a cool workout, and it seems simple enough. So
Yeah, this is cool too because we could start off with the workout and then we could do nutrition.
right
Now
into
that
it.
I'm
Exactly.
able to do that now, officially.
Yeah. You can
And
add
legally.
in the skunk card too if you have Joker. I don't know if you can't really see it, but the Joker's in. You can add the skunks on. If you draw a Joker, you got to do the next 5 right away. And so
Ooh,
you flip the
nice.
next 5 and go.
A little circuit.
You can
So
add it
circuit,
in, or
yeah, circuit.
maybe a Joker for you is, what? I got to drink 16 ounces of water.
Damn, you know what? That's a good one too because people don't
I gotta drink
hydrate
a bunch
enough.
of water. Yeah. So you can throw those in, and it's an easy way to go about. And I remember doing it we did something like this years ago. I did CrossFit for a while with some friends, and that was one of the ways that I had this. It was a group of people, and I liked to go to it, and I didn't want to not show up because I didn't want to disappoint him. That's something that I did on my like twice a week. That's what I would go do. And that was one of the things we did was the deck of cards. And so you would go through, you'd flip it, whatever, and that's what you would go do through the day. And eventually, as a group, you'd get through the whole deck of cards. And there's this like the mom of the group, Judy, she kept getting all the royals. And we had each group, so there was like groups of 3 or 4, and we have to do these things. And she kept getting the royals. And we knew, and we were like, Judy, like, we're sorry, we'll do the next one. She's like, no. That's what you get when you deal with the deck of cards. And she hammered it. Oh my God. She had the worst of it. I remember flipping an ace and I'm like, sorry, Judy. You get the king, I guess. But it makes it fun, and it gives you, again, like the hope that this one's going to be a 2. Like it gives you the hope of like, okay, I can do this. But you're still completing anyways. You're going to have to get through all of it anyways. Yep. And it's just, it's an easy way to get up and go.
Well, I will say this before I leave. That deck of cards that you have right there, that's going to be the one the actual one that I'm going to be using. And I feel like every deck of cards kind of like has its own personality. And I already just seen from like the first 5 you dropped, it was like 10 jack. So I kind of know what I'm getting into, but I'm ready for it.
It's going to be a sprint and then a walk to end every time.
Sick.
So thank you for the workout. I'll be documenting that, and I'll be back next week, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, yes, and we'll post the workout on TikTok, and we'll get that going for it, and add all the special rules to it. But cool. Deck of cards again. That was one of the biggest things in school about talking was like basically giving someone a goal, and that was one of the biggest things they talked to us about in school was, give your patient their goal. It's not what you want to be. Like your goal is obviously to make them functional, and you want them to be able to go and like be able to, walk again if they have ACL surgery or whatever. Like you want them to be able to do these things and have these goals. But what do they want to do?
Yep.
Like
100%.
It's a house mom and she had, carpal tunnel surgery or whatever it is. What do you want to do is you want them to be able to grab things. You want them to be able to move this thing around. You want them to be able to grab a cup of coffee and do this. And, she's maybe a single mom living in the house and she's got to cook. Uh-huh. And so you're sitting there and you're like, all right, maybe your goal isn't to pick up this ball or squeeze 5 pounds. Your goal is to cut. So we're going to make it so that you have this goal that you can accomplish by, you're going to be able to chop carrots in, 6 weeks or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Like you're going to be able to do this. You're going to be able to do that. And that gives them something, just like with James was, hey, you are going to be able to be better at football. You're going to be able to, have this competition with your friends. You're going to be able to do this and do that, but you have to do this. Like this is the thing that you have to do it. And I think that's, again, is, you can complete this and say that you completed this challenge and not everyone's done it. And you can say, hey, I've accomplished this, or I did this, and I said I would do it and I did it. Mm-hmm. And that's a very powerful feeling to have. Especially someone
like you're saying the checklist too.
Yeah, who's never done something like anything fitness related before. They can say, I did this and I feel confident that I can do things like this. Because that's one of the hardest things is, especially someone who's worked out, and I've had this fear. And it stopped me from doing things because I didn't want to have to, I used to bench a lot. I used to be able to bench, 245. I used to be able to squat a bunch. I used to be able to do this, used to do that. And since like school and just life and work and like I can tell you how long it's been since I've actually worked out in the gym. And, it crosses my mind every once in a while. Like, I don't want to go and like be able to not bench, 150 again. Like, I don't want to be able to go to the gym and not be able to press 240, like 45 plates on each side. I don't want that like embarrassment to myself.
Just because you've been there before.
Exactly. Yeah. I knew what it was like. And that's one of the tougher things is if you've done it before and then not being able to, demoralizing mentally.
True.
Holy crap.
It's like, damn, I got to build so much back.
Like I could have, like this was a cakewalk. I used to be able to do, 25, 30 of these without even blinking. And now it's like I'm struggling with one, and it's a tough thing to get over, and it's a nice head start to be like, all right, I'm confident in like I can at least do stuff again.
I could raise the roof.
You can do it 20 times in a row.
20 times, man. But it's completing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that'll be fun. So we'll have different iterations of it.
Yeah,
We'll
especially
have,
for people who are much more intermediate to experts, and even people in the gym. So we'll have different levels.
Yeah, and we'll do more legs. We'll do some arms. We'll try to have a little mix. That was one we threw together.
So we picked planks because that's really great for the core. I think that's everything in the full body. Kind of it progresses you to get better at push-ups for sure. That's 100%. So you got to do push-ups anyways.
Right.
So that's gonna help. And then
this was more of an upper body one, kind of a couch person, but so we did the push-ups. The Russian twist is the twist, more of a core again. The last one's overhead press. You can sub any one of these for sit to stands from like a chair, so like sitting into a chair, getting out of a chair. That's one. You can swap any of these in for that with air squats. With you can go on the ground and do bridges. You can do you can do all these things with it. That's
but
just kind of a template,
core,
and if you want to just follow it. If you want to change it.
True.
But I've always felt that giving people more freedom is a recipe for disaster in that aspect.
True.
Just because they could, I could just choose all the easy ones. What's stopping me? Like, you know what? I'm not feeling great today. I'm going to choose all the easy ones. I'm going to do overhead press.
Yep.
I'm going to do like leg kicks, and I'm going to do leans to the sides, and then I'm going to do this. I'm going to get through my deck of cards, but
it's easier stuff.
Yeah. So that's
at least
it's like you ever been to
really
a restaurant that has too many things on the menu, and then you just get a cheeseburger anyway. It's like that. So it's like
too many options.
I guess this is what I wanted today. I didn't want the scallop and prawn tempura. Like I wanted this cheeseburger just because it felt safe to me.
But that's why it's kind of cool too, because like you're saying, you can switch it up and everything. But if you really want to push yourself, you can, or you're just gonna show yourself that you're still trying to take the easy route. So what do you want to do?
It's tough. That's the problem for everybody. It's tough to do.
All right.
But
it's gonna be a fun one. Painter game deck challenge. I like it.
So that's been fun. But do we have like Slamball highlights to put on? I'm ready to
get.
I'm ready to get with
we're gonna be doing the official Slamball updates. We saw. We'll bring that back. I guess we show it on here too. If you want to do it on the computer, or you want to do it on the phone.
Go do it on the. Pull it up. Pull that thing.
Is that already kind of popped up already? Let me see. Oh shit. What is it? Slamball.com?
We can just go through on the week. Yeah. Wrexham won, by the way. The world's biggest Wrexham fan right here.
They won. So it's back?
3-1 against Man U.
Oh, what?
I don't think it was their starter.
Of course not, but still. Still.
They lost 5-0 to Chelsea. They lost. And they beat the Galaxy 4-0. They were smoking.
All right. That's pretty cool. All right, so we got the standings here. We were saying that we didn't want to go with the mob. Just to
stupid name, but
stupid, like trying to be a little different. But me and you at the bottom. I went lava. Griffins. Yep, just you at the bottom as well. Rumble.
Yeah.
0-2. Slashers. 1-1. Oh no, 1-2. 1-2. So they're like and not good, but not Ozone. 1-2. Wrath 3-1. See, that was the other team that I was gonna go with, but
they just had the ninja helmet. That was weird.
3-1. Buzzsaw. That's actually James's Slamball team. So 3-1. He's doing the best out of all three of us. And the mob 4-0. Best team in the league.
Yeah, the mob. Congratulations. They have their stopper, Justin Gage, Gage Wright is his name, I think.
Gage Wright.
He is the man.
So you found the stats. Yeah, you got the stats.
Yeah,
they don't have the stats here.
I don't know why I didn't already have. I should have had it locked and loaded.
It's all good. Maybe they do it by teams. Let's see. Let's go to the mob first. Let's go in the row. Schedule, latest news, starters.
Yeah, Gage Smith right there, number 11, stopper.
He's going dummy, and he has points. You said too, right? So they don't have stats on this one yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. Teams, no. So it's not on teams, but no, just standings. I'll go back to the standings so we look at that.
Yeah, but they got defensive, and then they have the Ty McGee of the Wrath set a record for most points.
Oh,
43.
Shit.
So he's a big baller over there.
Nice.
Which, in their teams that didn't score that many points,
Yeah, for real. I mean, well,
Yeah,
30, 32, 23. Slashers only scored 23 against the Mob.
He scored more points in one game than the Griffins.
Rumble. Slashers. 42 points, right?
43.
43. Yeah, so he already beat the Rumble, Slashers, Griffins, Ozone, Wrath. They scored the Wrath. He scored as much as the Buzzsaw.
Oh no, he almost did because they have you see the
four.
points for
Yeah, I got it.
Oh yeah, for certain games.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I see what you're saying in general about this one. Oh, gotcha.
Four.
I was looking at the top.
Well, I mean, yeah, he still scored more than all of them in certain games, but it's wild to see how wildly the score differentiates.
Yeah,
like it's pretty big jumps. I guess you could say that same thing in football. Like you have a 41-0, you'll have like a 7-10 game. So I guess that's a thing. But
so let's see who beat who real quick. Because
Mob,
yeah. So Mob is for sure number one. So Buzzsaw, let's see who Buzzsaw.
73-36.
Buzzsaw beat the Ozone 60-34, and they also beat the Wrath 32-44. They beat the Griffins. So your guys' head-to-head match. You lost the head-to-head match for the Painter Gain teams. They put 41 again, so low-scoring game. A lot of
Griffins
good defense.
Griffins do have a good stopper. Their stoppers.
Okay, I was about to say good defense.
They're going to be a
defense.
defensive stalwart. That's how you win championships. So we're just building from here.
And then they ended up losing to the Mob. So all right, they got a good run.
But
and then the Wrath. The Wrath. All right, so the Wrath beat the Griffins. Close game on that one. And then they lost to the Buzzsaws. They beat the Ozone. And they beat the Rumble.
Rumble.
Right. That makes sense so I'm going through the power rankings. Yeah, so that makes sense so far. That makes sense. The Ozone 1 and 2. Who the Ozone? Okay, so they lost to the Wrath, but they beat who? Oh, they lost to the Buzzsaws. We know Buzzsaws are for real. What was the other game? Oh, that was 1 and 2. There you go. And then Slashers only beat my lava motherfuckers. Only by 4 points. All right. So yeah, the power rankings are pretty good on this one. I'll take last place for the week 1 of Slamball coming out. My number 1 pick ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
We had the number 1 pick, and maybe this is why we had the number 1 pick.
Yeah. About to get another number 1 pick.
Shit, for real. All right. So that's the update. We do have the highlights.
Cue them up.
It's the best dunks of weekend 1. All right, and then we got.
I do like the Buzzsaw when I was watching the game. I do like they have like that's God, what's the term for it? The steel plated
when
it
go
has like
the
cross hatch. We could.
I mean, they're pretty
cool game highlights.
Oh, they're but are they fast? 5 minutes.
Go.
Some time.
Let's do it. I'm in.
All right, so Buzzsaws and Griffins. We'll start off there. That was our prime
Griffins.
time. Let's see what ended up happening.
$20
Bravo! You use the Quicksilver card from Capital One with no annual fee and unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase every way. That makes you the hero of every purchase. What's in your wallet?
We are inside Cox Pavilion on the campus of UNLV. The fans are in the building. They are getting set for the first game of day 3. The Buzzsaw taking on the Griffin. Let's get it started.
You know what?
With a
This is good because
throwdown.
I haven't seen anything. I kind of watched this. This is great. They wear helmets now? They didn't wear helmets before, right?
Physical game. Something's in the air right
Chilling,
now.
bouncing up.
First throwdown goes to Malik Abdul-Haq, the 6'7" gunner from Seattle.
206 in the field.
Devontae Pratt's on D for the Buzzsaw. Justin Holmes, a former tight end for San Jose.
They just go one-on-one.
Yup. You started 3 points.
Oh, we got it done, baby.
That's my boy.
That's Griffin's right there. So Griffin's Holmes as your dude Holmes.
And so if you do an actual full slam, it's 3 points. And if you full slam 3 points, like hands have to touch the rim. They foam padded the rims. Smart job now. If you shoot it and make it in without touching the rim, like a layup.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah, so you got some
it's 2
dunker.
points.
He's a dunker. He's getting your buckets.
Yeah, we got some flyers.
Ooh, you get
And
hit.
then
Wait, so there's no
yeet.
travel?
Nope. You got to just keep it going. You got hit into the wall, baby.
That was sick. He's going dummy. Best dunker.
There's no travel or double dribble.
Oh, you
I
can
don't think
block it
so.
like that? No,
yeah, and
no
there's
goaltending.
There is goaltending. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well,
no,
wait,
no
yeah,
goaltending.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You're allowed to goaltend.
Yeah, you're allowed to. Exactly. That's not a. Oh, okay. We got a little bounce, little toss back for the 3. Oh, dang! So you got some
You
players
gotta
on
be
your team.
cold to have all this
Dang, you guys
adrenaline
are-
going and dunking on everything to just pull off like a cool a shot.
You guys had you had a great first half. So you guys are first.
I haven't
quarter.
seen any. I never saw any cool dunks though when I was, or not cool dunks, but like.
Oh, he bounced it off the thing.
fancy
Bounced it.
ones.
Oh, get that
Get outta
shit.
here. Yeah, our
outta here.
stopper's nasty. Our stopper's real good.
Dang. So how'd you guys end up losing this game?
I don't know.
You guys are 18-11. You just fell off. You guys had a strong. Maybe someone got injured. 1-on-1.
Oh, he pulled the windy.
He is. Holmes, best dunker in the league so far. First highlight we see.
Yeah,
But he has
number 0.
Oh, we got checked, son. And then dunk it. Oh, off the backboard. Ooh, we got
Nope,
blocked.
he missed it too. Man, we were running away with this. What's going on?
Oh, he's going for it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand how Buzzsaws had to have a big comeback. I don't
Yeah,
understand
this is-
how that's a thing.
Yeah. All right, slapping the back. Oh, see, that's bad luck. I've always
Why'd you
said
do that, man?
I've always said that. I've always said if you slap the backboard like that on the on the floor like
The
that,
ground.
it's bad luck. So there goes that. What happens right after that? Dunk. All right, so Buzzsaw's coming back now. Going to oop, throwing an oop. He threw it to himself.
No, he threw an oop to himself.
He threw an oop to himself.
Damn it! That's why we
threw it up.
lost. Is they can do that.
See, right after he slapped the floor. Oh, and then they're starting to get it checked. They started playing some aggressive slam ball. Slam to the floor, too. Oh, man. They just started playing some defense, it looks like. Checked into the floor. Sheesh. Big hit. Oh, alley-oop to the homie. Oh, they started running a different defense. Started playing some whoa, that was
Yeah,
and then they just started blowing by 27-30.
bastards. Yeah, Deshaun Kelly.
Ever since he slapped the floor, I'm telling you, man. Never do that. We're froze on ours. Oh, there we go. Boom. Oh. Slamball.
Damn, 18's getting his shit rocked.
Yeah, they came back at the end, too. That's crazy. They just started playing defense. They haven't scored. There's Griffin's trying to make a comeback.
I know. It's about time.
3-pointer, too.
Damn, 27 seconds left. They just got to hold the ball.
Damn. Oh, foul?
Yeah, if you foul, then you
What
go
was the sign?
back, and then you
One-on-one.
got to do the
One-on-one done.
eventually.
Here we go. This is for game right here. Dang, so the Griffins starting at 40 points. 41? How are they getting more points for not doing anything?
They might have been announcing they like made the thing.
Dang, so
Just walked away. Man, we were up like
killing. Yeah,
My
that's what I'm
gosh.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
we were up like 27 to like
It was the marquee match.
10 or something, 11 at one point, and you guys went on like a 20, like
Well,
a
that's all
30
just
to
like-
5 run or something.
Yeah, so just weird stuff. Well, that's what it looks like. 41-30, meltdown. So maybe there's a reason why they only scored that much. Big meltdowns. One-on-one dunk. Here we go.
Oh, get outta here.
That's big. That was big. But you can't do the screen when you're down 30 to 41. That's Holmes, the big dunker dude. Say, go in there and play defense real quick. 30 seconds. Toss back. 10 seconds
Yeah.
left. Oh, he
Justin-
does his
Justin
thing,
Holmes is
shoots
our
a
guy.
three. Oh.
Can't do it though.
Damn, that's ball game.
Yeah, no, 0 was.
Checked him.
Is this the coaches fight? There was a coaches fight. I don't think it was this game.
Oh, nice. I like it. Very competitive. It was a very competitive game. We saw some really good.
This fell
athleticism.
apart.
Fell apart though.
I need Coach Carter coaching my team now. I think we needed some Coach Carter. I think that really would have helped a lot in getting, you know, the Griffins back on track and not. He would have called a timeout and not let us hit that slide.
Do you know what his team is?
I want to say he's the Rumble.
Rumble. We got Wrath versus Rumble.
Yeah, I mean they're in last place, so maybe I don't want me some Coach Carter, but you know.
Let's see.
He's got to get FaceTime, right?
That would also be another marquee matchup for the highlights of the Slamball. Hey, your dude was going crazy on the dubs.
Yeah, zero is dope.
Holmes is dope. Maybe that's the football player you're talking about.
Oh, it might have been. Darian Slade, underrated, great name.
Sean Stith. Let's see what the Rumble got. All right, nice. Starting off 3-3. Cool. Yeah,
that's got to be so tiring. Like going from jumping to running on hardwood floors got to be just so tiring.
Also, since we're talking about Painter Gain, have you seen those trampoline fitness things that are becoming like kind of big?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them before.
Ooh, nice fake.
I had a patient that was obsessed with it, and she wanted to see if there was a way to get like certified or like have classes, and I'm like, no. Oh my god,
big block. Wrath has a big stopper.
Is that Slade? It's probably Slade.
But yeah, I've seen that's beginning pretty popular.
It's okay, but you got to know what you're doing.
Yeah, it just seems like it's another kind of a fun way to kind of just get cardio in. You know what I'm saying? Just raising the heart rate. All right, I just love that they could bounce it off the trampoline into themselves.
I think you get two jumps without it.
Yeah, this will just shake.
Like a hop step and then a jump.
It's like that one player that plays in the arcade and just uses the same move over and over and over. That's number 21.
Yes, Ty McGee. That was the guy. That was the record.
Oh, okay. So maybe this is the game. Maybe you're watching this game. Rumble just wasn't having it. Their stopper sucks.
Yeah, Rumble's got to get some defense.
Yeah, they got no D.
I need Coach Carter to start spitting some loud words at them of encouragement.
Yeah, just
if that is, I mean, make sure that's Coach Carter.
Let's double check. That's kind of cool too. They got old Coach Carter from Richmond High School. Flying, that stopper is buns. I would love to.
Who's a stopper? Bakari Copeland, number 6 or 22.
Just dropping dimes, maybe 20. Oh, so
yeah, Ken Carter. Ken Carter, Rumble. He's got to set them down. If anyone can fix him, though.
This stopper sucks. Okay, poor timing. 21 still scoring buckets. This is the 42. He got it before halftime. Just throw it to 29. Oh, they're heaving threes. Oh, okay. Still put back. Keeping them honest.
That guy is tiny.
Oh,
and that super matters.
That was sick.
Like if you're that small, you're just gonna get obliterated in the air.
Oh, he got checked. I love Slamball. Oh, I can't believe.
I think you can check him as long as they're not initiating their jump.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Like see, like try to.
Yeah,
check
so
him.
that's a foul because he started his jump.
Got it.
That guy say come at me.
See, I want
maybe 0-0's an offensive guy, not a defensive guy.
Oh, over him.
Ooh.
There's Nash. Face off. Ooh, good block, number 1. Stare down. Yeah. Buckets? Oh, no buckets.
What are we doing?
Nobody been.
See, man, whatever team has the most shot attempts
turned out to be a much
over
better
dunks,
game.
I don't want them to be bad. If you have more shot attempts than dunks, I don't want you to be good.
Oh, here we go. Rumble making a comeback. Oh, 0-0 said, come at me. Damn, I want to switch to Rumble now. I'm just kidding. Oh, off the backboard to himself, throws it back in, and there's nobody. Double win.
Damn it, that would have been a perfect time to do a McTwisty.
Ooh. Should have done it. Oh, bounce it off. Oh, in the corner.
I just can't wait till they get like super strategies eventually. Like they're about to be double bouncing motherfuckers. Like they're gonna overshoot the first one. That's gonna be the defense. Is I'm gonna act like I'm going to block you, and I'm just gonna double bounce you off of the first trampoline, and so you're just in this middle ground of not actually doing anything. Yeah. Oh, I'm waiting for it.
Dang! So this turned out to be a way better game than we thought. Oh, that momentum. Oh, get that shit out of here! And the Wrath just started playing defense. Yep.
That's got to be so terrifying.
Oh, good block 0-0. They found the defensive guy.
That's got to be so terrifying just to jump and be like, well, someone could just come underneath me and it's 100% legal.
Oh, throws it up. Bad pass. Points. Oh, no. Didn't time it right. The Rumble just fell apart at the end. They had the momentum. Uh-oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. This is a great game. You know what? I would be so happy to pay money to go and watch this for a day. Especially in Vegas.
Yeah, 100% would love to watch this live. This is a big draw. I mean, they should be able to sell that out every game.
0-0. He's
offensive boy. Yeah, get him off of defense.
Oh, that was just a jammer. Couldn't do nothing about that one. Flew in the air too fast. It's like, catch me if you can. I love that part where he's bouncing into the thing. Oh, 0-0. Probably tied.
That guy, he's got to have the most confidence out of anyone, though.
0-0? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He's balling. Oh, 21, though. Blouses. Rumble played a hard-fought game.
Oof,
Coach Carter almost did it for them, but they were just too tied in the end.
What the hell was that?
Just gave him points. Just let him do. 0-0, man.
Oh, did he actually make it? I thought he missed. I looked down for a second. See that if someone's just gonna let you score at the very end, that's when you that's when you do the jump off the back and then dunk it. Like Himmy's one of those.
That was a good one.
I wonder if the Slamball guys are aware of that like page of like the glossary of different types of dunks. Do you think that they're like, yeah, I practiced this McTwist? Like I'm sure they practice cool dunks, but like
lava versus slashers
off the back and stuff.
I mean, all my games were pretty close. I guess I'll do that one since that's the only lava game. All right, let's see what my lavas were doing, man.
Good for ESPN doing this too. This is ESPN highlights.
Yeah, this is good.
Good on him.
Good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Thanks, ESPN. All right, don't forget to get your Little Mermaid. Here we go. Oh shit. All right, who's my dudes? I don't remember what the
Bryce Morange, Faisal Shafat. Your stopper's nice.
Okay. Remember we had a big
Bryce Morang is the guy that you guys drafted number 1 overall.
So starting 4. Oh, that's
I don't know who that was that just pushed all of them out the way, but go that. I hope that. I think that's.
See, stare downs so far.
Oh, that's your boy. That's your number 1 pick.
Is that Sam?
Yeah, 2 points.
2 points.
Because he didn't actually slam it.
There he is. 23.
Yeah.
All right.
There's your boy.
Vibes. Vibes. See how he did. I want to make sure.
Number 88. He's got the double white gloves too. Damn, I love that.
8-0 runs. So we just found out, just like the SFL, it's not good to be up early in the Slamball. Oh, he blocked it. Oh, he dropped. Oh, he did.
He got in, but that was not a.
Oof.
Looks like his buddy just double bounced himself.
44. Oh no way. The Uber. Oh, let's go. Okay, so we got some highlights. That was sick. Oh, no defense. Oh, good defense.
Face all.
Dang. See, I mean, we were making scoring points though. I don't know if there was one game we got 30. I can't remember if there was or not. But they're all close games. Just read it wrong. Damn, we were
a little too late.
Yeah, see, we were up too early, too fast, man. It's never a good thing. Oh.
Lost his shoe? Lost his helmet.
Lost his helmet. Number 20 got some bounce. There we go. Oof. Damn, what a dunk. Number 1 from the slashes. I do like our team jerseys actually just live, watching it looking live. The team jerseys, when you look at it, the Slamball shop.
Yeah, some look better. Cool. Some look better on the court than they would do like on like a civilian.
Oh, ooped it to himself. That was dirty. Dang it. Oh.
Dude, Faisal coming in hot.
There you go.
He looks like he's probably the
legs.
most he seems like he's the most tactical stopper so far. Like he's waiting off to the side in the bench. I guess that guy kind of is too, but
travel or something. You can't do that.
you can't jump in then out.
Ah, once you're in, you're in. Fool went between the legs. Not a McNasty, but something. Can't remember what it's called. Oh, the bounce off. Oh, the fake.
See, that was a kind of a
That was
strategy of
dirty.
Faisal. He jumped early so that he couldn't get his bounce. He got double
Gave
bounce.
the elbow in the rim, and then he answered back. So this is a back and forth game here. Got a little tired. Can we get our stopper? Ooh,
Oh.
too fast. Too fast. Oh, dang it. Lost the lead. Oh, fake it. Oh, they show the replay again.
No, that wasn't. Oh
No,
no,
because
you're right.
the score went back. They're like, let's bring it back. Come on, ESPN.
They love it. They love it. Why didn't Faisal go? Thought he was gonna get a pass or what?
Something. All right, now we're back to where we left off.
Oh.
Oh, it's my dog.
The big paw.
Sure. Switched hands too. Nice. Uh oh, we got
His
a face
nickname.
off.
His nickname's got to be Bear Claw.
30-23. Oh, he threw it in though. He threw it in. He threw it in. Not a dunk. That's all right. He didn't get dunked on. But that was good.
I see a lot of ice packs going on knees
Ooh,
after
see?
this game.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then throw in. Pretty nice. Pretty
A
nice.
lot of ice packs on these knees.
Oh, fake. And for the dunk, the number 1 pack in the draft.
Hey, he's performing.
So far. Can't be mad. At the top of the key. Are we the only team that scored 3? Oh,
Oh
guys.
God.
What's
Boo.
our guy? Oh, that's help.
Boo. Oh, it's 4 points. Oh shit.
Oh, wow.
Still boo.
Nah, we got 4-point shooters on our squad. Dang, 46-46. It's a good game. Can't be mad. Oh, nice catch. Oh, he threw it off. I love that you just throw it off. Oh, what a
Oh, with the
pass
behind the back.
inside.
That was sick. How'd you guys
So
lose
far?
this? I think
It's
you
a
guys
close
are-
game. We lost by 6, man.
Damn.
Face off. Oh, no, it wasn't a face off. Oh, yeah, off the backboard.
Dude, Bear Claw.
Cool. That's our stopper, dude.
Yeah, Faisal.
Face off. Oh, what a block. Good block. Good D. Slasher maybe just had better D at the end. We'll find out right here. Another one. Oh, good storm. Rookie. Dang, man. What a game. I wish I was here for this game. Oh, he read it pretty nice. There you go.
Faisal.
Oh, bounced himself. He's tossing it over. Oh, what a noob.
Too late. He
What
didn't
a
see it
noob, what a
coming.
noob. All right. Dang.
That guy's nice. Number 2 is sick.
Oh,
my God.
We're dropping hat out here.
Shockley. DJ Shockley from the old Georgia quarterback?
Yeah, let's take it. He said, bro, not today, bro. Good defense. Dang, how we lose this game?
Oof, they rallied behind. Big hit.
Oh, I guess it's a foul. That's why. Oh, good D. Worth the foul.
Wasn't even oh, so it's the guys that foul has to go and stop. You just don't get to throw your stopper in there.
Oh, what the? How they get 4? 2 more points? They didn't show the last points? Anyways, well, now we're down fucking more. Damn, we lost by 6 on this one, too. Come on, we just need 11 seconds. I see. I like this. I like this. This builds character. Oh, good D.
Damn.
Face off. Oh, we didn't score on the last other drives. Oh, too fast. And that's how we lost.
Damn. That guy on the slashes is good, man.
We can show we have a chance for a 4-point play, though. What do we draw up here?
You gotta let. It's a three.
From
It's
the
a
arc.
shot from behind the arc. 3-point slam.
Here we
2-point
go.
is anything that's not touching.
Who's
if you don't
shooting
touch
it?
the rim,
Who's
so
my guy
any type of
shooting?
layup
Where's our
inside the
rookie?
arc.
Where's our rookie? Oh, wait. How did they get the ball? Oh, he must have missed it.
Stole it.
Oh, stole it. Oh,
Do that. Yeah, that slasher guy number 2 is.
hurt my heart right
clutch.
there, man. I feel pretty sad. Dang. I like, but we play well.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that team.
Can't be mad.
Faisal is going to come into his own. He's going to be a top tier stopper. Faisal is going to be top tier stopper for sure.
Since we're all excited about Slam Dunk, best dunks, I think it was best dunks of the weekend, season opener. Here we go. Highlight. Yep, 4 minutes of all the jams, baby.
Give me this.
Cool. So you still with your team? You like them? Lost a tough one to the Buzzsaw.
Yeah, I like stopper. We need a little bit more offense. Maybe we can make an in-season trade or get some pickups, drops down. But we need some high flyers.
Speaking of high flyers, oh, Rumble had some dunkers. Oh. All right, a little fake, little bounce down off to the side. Okay, all right.
Yeah, Rumble did have some cool dunks.
Okay, there we go. Got the switch. Oh, my dude. #1 pick. That was all right. That was nice. A little flyer.
What are we doing here? We saw 6 better dunks the same game.
For real, though. Come on, ESPN.
This.
Here we go. Wow. Oh, my.
On mob, too.
On mob. So he's really good.
Yeah, that number 2 on the slashers is sick.
2 slashers sick.
Or is 1? Oh, it has to be. Oh, it's 1. Yeah.
He's had plenty of highlights. All right. Oh, brutal.
Yeah, I think that makes it 10 times worse how the guy kind of lands on his back. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it's brutal. Oh, that's a good block right there. Pops himself up. Okay. I do want to see best blocks too. That'd be fun, but I don't think they have it.
Oh, there's 2. So
There's
maybe
2.
1 and 2.
I like how they're 1 and 2.
I know, they're kind of nice.
That's pretty nice.
Slashers scared.
said
If slashers get some defense, it might be
I
fun.
lost to the slashers. That makes me hate them more. Dang it. Oh, buddy got schlepped.
But so we probably got to see a bunch of mob stuff here, right?
Yeah, probably. Oh, Lava Boy. No, that was sick right there. Off the backboard to the two-hander from my stopper. That was sick.
The mob jerseys are, man, I don't know how I feel about them. I want to say they're hard, but I can't. They're so cheesy.
You got the pinstripe.
Oh, that was kind of cool.
The putback.
It's just cheesy. Like, I get the old Al Capone, like, pinstripe, like, suit stuff. Like, I get it, but man, it's so cheesy.
All right, cool. Lava has some highlights, though.
Bear Claw. Bear Claw.
He's on the painter game diet. Oh, #1 again. Damn, oh my guys. It's all right. #1 though.
And he looks
He's
like
probably the best guy.
he looks like a guy that if I practice against him, I would hate him.
Douche.
But he'd be like my best friend off of the field. Like that's that guy.
Oh my gosh. So the mob killed the slashers like that? That means the mob's just unbelievably just gonna run away with it. That's crazy. Good oop.
Yeah.
All right, more lava. He can fly. Way to go, youngster, rookie.
Yeah. We could wrap this up.
But yeah,
we got some good stuff in. We got the good. Got some good Slamball stuff. We'll have more power rankings. I like the stoppers. I like what we got.
Yeah. Sounds good.
But yeah. Thanks for joining us. Deck of cards we'll be putting out every week. We'll be updating, changing the challenge, getting you new things that you could do with it. We want to see you getting in that, and let us know how you did. Let us know what your favorite one was. Let us know what your least favorite one was, and how you kind of got through it. And let us know. Post your stories. Show us what you got. But for all of us here, my name is Dr. T.
My name is Timo.
We'll catch you guys next week. See
me eat the chip tomorrow.
Chips tomorrow.
We'll be right back.
But other than that, we'll be out there and see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Peace.
Later, guys.